Hello guys. I messed up the time lapse video, so I'm gonna make a commentary on how I created this scene instead. So basically this scene is just basic Blender modeling, so nothing really complicated except for some parts like the lamp where I had to use like wireframe. So even that is just basic um, modeling in Blender. So just using modifiers and all that. So for the textures, what I did was let me change this to EV for now. So for the textures, what I did was I used extreme PBR textures. So this is a plugin that is paid and I bought it on Blender Market. So and for the rest of the textures, these are all diffused. So as you can see here, these are all diffused materials. So um, there's no sculpting here except for the base, this one. Although you can still do this using poly modeling, but I get really um, impatient, so I did the sculpting instead. So for the stones, what I did was these are all poly modeling, so nothing really special about that. So I'm gonna show you how I made the stylized effect on each of these objects right here. So for example, for the bricks, what I did was I just created a cube. Okay, so just resize it like that. Then what I usually do is if you want to achieve something that is stylized, you have to like make some imperfections to the shape. So one of the best way that you can do that is like go to edit mode and vertex mode, then click on a vertex and press Ctrl Shift B. Okay, so let me turn on my screencast. um, okay, there we go. So Ctrl Shift B to bevel a vertex. So you can do this for all of the sides. Then you can just press you can select one of the vertex and just press double G and slide it along the edge, so you can have like random size imperfections. And you can also, what you can also do is like divide this cube into like something like this, so you can add more imperfections somewhere along the middle. And you can also move the vertex so that it will look like um, there are curves along the side. So it depends on what you want. So you can just sharpen it like auto smooth. So yeah, so you can add a bevel to it. So what I do is I add bevels to almost everything so that the light will be reflected better than it is just like a flat um, polygon like that. Although it's still okay if that's what you want. So it's slow poly. So yeah, it depends on you. So for the other parts like the 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 pipes, what I do is I use curves. So like that. I use path. Then I also create a circle. Then you can just go to object, then select the bezier circle. Then you can press tab and go to edit mode and press alt S, so you can resize the pipes. Then you can just move the points whenever wherever you want. So yeah, that's basically it. What else? For the lamp, what I did was I created a um, I created a cylinder, then just resize it and do a bevel on the top and bottom. So like for example like that. So you can reduce the vertices or the edge if you want. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add wireframe to this um, mesh. So I'm using hard ops by the way, so I have shortcuts right here. So wireframe. So there you have it. So you can do this technique for almost anything. Like for example, this window right here. So what I did was it's a circle. Then press tab. Then click on the topmost vertex. Then press J. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we have to close the hole. So press J and J. Okay. So now you're gonna add a wireframe, and there you have your window. So yeah. So for the other parts right here, so it's just basic cylinder like that, and applying the stylized technique that I told you. So for the plans, these are all pre-made using scatter. So it's an add-on geo scatter. You can check on it on Blender Market, and you can also use biomes if you have one. So yeah, so that's just about it. For the lighting, I usually use 3-point lighting. So I have one here, and one at the top. So that's just about it. So usually what I do is like I have a sunlight. So for this one I used an area light, so you can use also sunlight if you want. So it also works. But I did was area light because I wanted like um, the light goes through the window. But what I totally forgot that I did not convert the glass to glass material, so it's like pointless. So yeah. So for this one, I also use the technique that I told you about the wireframe. So and added a emissive material rather. So this one, this is a glass material, and I have a light inside of it. So it's just basic circle with us. I mean spear with an emissive material. So yeah. So yeah, that's the most complicated shapes. So for the other shapes, these are all basic. Like as you can see, they're all just like cylinders. Yeah. So even if it's not visible on the camera, I added this screens because I really wanted to like get a camera view around this part right here, but I don't know. I get hooked up with my other projects, so I had to stick to whatever it is right now. So yeah, this is EV and it looks fine, but we can also go for ray traced shadows if you want. So yeah, whichever you like. So I also added this animal right there. It's actually just Taurus. with just spikes on it. Then the um, water material, which is also extreme PBR material. So yeah, that's just about it, I guess. So yeah, for this one, the same thing that I'm using, the curves. And yeah, this is just like a basic instrument right here. I'm not sure what it does anyway. So you just added details to it. So yeah, I also added some fireflies, but it doesn't seem to like, it's just like not that visible. So yeah, that's just about it, guys. So I'm sorry I had to like uh, the time lapse video got messed up because I was like deleting the entire 3 hours that I did not delete, but YouTube deleted the entire um, video instead. So I don't know what happened back there, but yeah, just to show you how my workflow is. So I totally start with like basic shapes, just basic shapes. Then just manipulate the shapes to your liking. So these corners right here, like this one, they really give you that cartoony effect. Like instead of just using a straight polygons, you can do like I mean you can add some stylized style to it, like what you see here on the screen right now, like this stones on top. So it gives a more um, what do you call that, like I don't know what like cartoony feel, like instead of just plain boring shapes. So yeah, you can even do that for you can go about like for small parts, you don't have to do that because it's like so far away, it's not even like visible. So I usually do this stylized for bigger parts like this one. So yeah, I love stylized art. So yeah, that's about it, guys. I hope you like it, and I hope it helps you do this isometric art. So I'm really into this art right now. So I want to make something stylized, realistic in terms of texture, by just using extreme PBR. So I don't have to like unwrap everything. So it's gonna take time. So for all the bottles also, these are just glass material from extreme PBR. So the only difference when you're using EV is that the light from the glass is not that great. So although there are some ways you can do that, I think, but yeah, it's better if you use cycles, so you don't have to go through a lot of complicated stuff. So you just want your art out there as fast as you can. So yeah, so I guess that's it. So thank you guys, and I hope you follow my page and my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.